Welcome in, everybody. My name is Kirk Kerber. I'm a professional master healer. I'm a master Ericksonian hypnotist. I also specialize in PTSD of transgender clients. Anybody that's transitioning, it can be incredibly successful. I have a certification in assisting PTSD in transitioning transgender clients as well. I'm also have a certificate in rapid induction hypnotism. It means I can do instant hypnotism, like in a bar or something. It's called shake the hand hypnotism, and you 1, 2, you're out. I was born a psychic medium, and I've also been honing the craft and the technology of what it is and what it means. It takes a very long time to find out how to use your gift, and not everybody's gift works the same. The gift is going to work how you understand it, and then and the gift and the energy of the gift need to work together to become hopefully you'll become a healer. Some people just want to be trance mediums, and some people just want to be card readers. The words healer, psychic medium, fortune teller, soothsayer, they get all thrown in the same bag, and they're not the same thing. It's not even close. So, but that's another video. So, I hope that entices you. I'm also an initiated shamanic healer. And shamanic initiation, all these people are like, I'm a shaman, they just co-opt the term, but they have no idea what, like, a real shaman actually deals with things like exorcisms and extractions and soul retrievals, escorting the dead to the other side. It's some pretty grisly stuff. You really got to have a head for it, It's not for the faint of heart. Rescuing people. So I also do low bottom interventions, and then I'm just a general fixer. It's called a fixer. There's no other. I'm just on call for several clients. I'm just on call like 12 hours a day. They're in a spiritual emergency. They could be in a dark night of the soul. They could be having the shamanic initiation. So you can have all of those things actually going on in the person you're working with. And so it's up to you to run like diagnostics. This person has, 2 parasites, energetic parasites that need to be taken out. They need to take the hook out. Then you need to cut the tie. Then the wound needs to be addressed. So this is like a master of energy type of work. And I was called a master of energy by my one psychic. She was over $600, and I hired her for 15 minutes. And I knew she was the real deal. And she just said, you're a master of energy. You're an old alchemist. So that's kind of good to know about your situation, who you are, what you are. So anyways, I think that's really kind of, I also do professional mentoring, 3-month packages, and right now for the summer it's $2,000 off the sticker price. I'm usually a $500 an hour person, and for a reading is $575, because it takes me around 5 to 7 hours to get that reading for the client. My readings are life readings. They're very dense. And, I have to go into meditation, roughly like 5 times before I'll even meet the client, so I can have the whole reading. So it seems like a crazy figure, but when you spread it out over the course of 7 hours, it's just kind of like a basic pay. But so the mentoring is really cheap right now. So if you'd like to study with what is considered a spiritual master, people call me their guru. I'm just kind of like, all right, if that's what you want to call me, that's fine. I'm just a teacher. A guru is a teacher. Enlightenment is a process. you know, and like a lot of people, they're hopeless and they also want like the magic bullet or the magic, you know, wand, you know, just make it all go away. Well, if you've been dealing with energetically building up a certain energy for 10 or 20 years, which most of my clients are in their 40s and 50s, these are not like, you know, tarot readings where you're like, you know, am I going to get a boyfriend? This is like not, that's not me or what I do or even close. I deal with the heavy stuff and I take on a lot of the jobs that nobody will take. And I got sober when I was 24 and I got sober around these really hardcore, hard ass people that got sober in the 50s and the 60s and they were just no bullshit. And I would go to the meeting and I would watch them, how they dealt with like a newcomer and how they dealt with me. And these people were basically shaman ninjas. I mean, it was like unbelievable. So they showed me how to do it, you know, rescue somebody. So that's all that. I've been doing this work 40 years. I'm 63. And yeah. I hope that answers some of your questions. Psychic mediumship, the best way to start, if you have the gift, is to just don't try to get psychic messages at the beginning. Don't do that. What you're going to want to do is pray and meditate for 10 to 15 minutes, Monday through Friday, and you're just going to listen. All you're going to do is just listen. You're not going to try and see lightning bolts or angels. You're just going to listen for like the first 6 months. Yeah, I know it seems like you know, the things worth having, nobody hands them to you. A disciplined mind is worth a fortune. Anyways, it's 7 minutes. That's fine. You know, that's your 10-minute shaman checkup for all my fans and all my people and my community. You know, I've studied gems and crystals and essential oils for 30 years as well, and also herbal medicine 30 years. I say sometimes there's nothing I haven't seen. There's a couple things I haven't seen. But so if you want to send me an email and tell me what's going on, excuse me, you can, the best way is Kirk TV, Kirk, that's my professional name, Kirk Kerber. I have over 300 videos. I produced 850 shows on metaphysics, and I'd like to share all of that with you. I'm an easy guy to get a hold of, but if you want to write me a letter, I read every single letter, and I alone am the one that returns it all. So you're going to get me directly on the email. And just tell me what's going on. KirkTV@gmail.com. That was the name of my TV show. I was on TV 20 years. And I produced those, it's over 800 shows, 850. So that's it. Send me a letter. I excel in low bottom, hopeless cases. And I've yet to meet the person whose life I failed to improve. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm a seasoned healer, master healer. And I'm going to give you some Shakti. Keep the energy clean. The vibes in the next 2 weeks are going to be particularly unbelievably intense. So that's enough out of me. Once again, I'm Kirk Kerber. I'm a master healer. I've been doing this work for 40 years. And, you know, I invite you to take a look at my website. And I'm going to be putting up more vids, you know, like in a teaching aspect. I don't read people online. So for now, and I do have some interviews coming up. Okay. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I will see you in the Cyber Temple of Love. I'm wishing you infinite amounts of unconditional love in every reality and dimension imaginable. Shakti. Namaste. Amen.